Hello friends, in today's video, join me for a day filled with cozy winter homemaking. I spend the day handling a variety of cleaning and homemaking tasks to help motivate you through these long winter days. Washing, folding, and putting away laundry, tackling tough greasy stains on clothing, unloading and reloading my dishwasher, decluttering, and finally ending the day making a huge batch of homemade meatballs for dinners this week. So pop my video on your TV, tablet, or phone and clean along with me, or sit back and relax with your favorite drink and stockpile this cleaning motivation for future use. Hope you enjoy! Don't forget to like my video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell notification for more inspiring motivational videos. Let's be friends on Instagram too. You can find me at Home with Elizabeth. Happy Thursday, friends! I'm so happy that you decided to click on my video. So, as in most times, we are in this basement trying to get clothes in the washer to get them started. I swear by this stuff, but it has to be the Max. Spray and Wash Max. And last night, when my son got home from work, he had told me that he was taking the garbage out. Now, he's a dishwasher in an Italian restaurant. He had told me he was taking the trash out, and he had gotten garbage juice all over him. So when he brought his clothes out, he had laid them on top for me, which I was very thankful for. So I got to looking at them. What I normally do when I have these tough stains is I use my spray and wash, which I just spray it very liberally. I soak the whole stain, and I usually let it sit through one washing cycle. Most everyone in my house has 2 loads of laundry, so I let it sit for 1 load of washing, which is about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I generally put it into the second wash. So that's what we're doing. I just soaked the whole stains in my spray and wash, and we're going to let it sit. Now, a little later in the video, you're going to find out that it was more than just a stain. So I have a ton of laundry to fold this day. I had been putting it off. Generally, I do my clothes and towels on the same day, and it's usually Friday. And so they usually get washed and dried and just left in their clothes baskets for a day, maybe 2 days. Heck, maybe even 3 days, folks. So we are just sitting here on my couch. I have a clean video on my TV to give myself motivation and to keep me going and my mind off of just this endless folding. But while I fold these clothes, I want to welcome you back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name's Elizabeth. I'm a 51-year-old wife and stay-at-home mom to 7 adult/teenage children. I have 2 girls aged 27 and 23. They both live outside the home. I have 3 boys aged 21, 18, and 16. I also have 2 bonus boys. They're my 17-year-old twin nephews that I got custody of a while ago. On my channel, you're going to find cleaning motivation, cleaning inspiration, a little bit of organization, decluttering, and even decorating inspiration. But what you're going to find lots and lots of is real life. I like to keep it very real here on my channel and share my perfectly imperfect life with you all. And I also strive to help others not feel so alone in this world and to help them realize that the best way to live their life is as their most perfectly imperfect self also. So if this sounds like content you would enjoy watching, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'd love to have you join my community. So we are done folding my clothes, and I just brought them into my room. We got them put away. Now we're getting a few hang-up clothes put away, and I had a pair of lingering Christmas jammies floating around. So I am just getting on the floor to get those shoved into my little storage cubbies there, and we're just getting the dirty clothes that I've been collecting on my closet floor into my clothes basket. And as you saw, friends, my bed was already made. Like, I already been in here and made my bed and kind of straightened up the dressers and stuff like that, but I didn't tape it. Sometimes I try and tape different things to keep it interesting, stuff like that. So we're going to work on this second load of clothes, which is towels. And I don't know if you noticed there, but those white towels were already kind of folded. I'd folded them downstairs on my couch in my family room. And I want to say I probably taped that for you all, and they just didn't get put away, and they were just passed around down there. They were on the coffee table, on the couch, on the floor, and I finally got them up here. got them a little bit refolded, and we're going to get them put away. So, friends, if you have some clothes in a basket sitting around, go grab it. Pause me, go grab it. Grab yourself a drink, put a little show on the TV for you, and let's get these clothes folded together, friends. Let's get them folded, back in the basket, and let's get them put away. All right, we're getting the last of these towels put away. I just keep my microfiber cloths in a little tub underneath my sink, and then this drawer houses my dish towels. We're getting them put away, and then I'm gonna get my dishwasher unloaded. I woke up this morning and one of the boys did not do their chore. The boys take turns unloading the dishwasher in the morning, unloading it in the afternoon, and taking out trash. And someone just did not do their dishwasher this morning, so we're gonna get this unloaded, get all these dishes put away, and then I am going to reload my dishwasher with whatever's in the sink. So most of you know that I am in the Northeast, and friends, we are still in the thick of this horrible snowy winter. We had a storm a week ago, 10 days ago maybe, where we got, 18 inches of snow, 20 inches of snow, something like that. And it is still, the snow is still going strong, friends. It's been so cold. We have finally got out of single digits, negative digits, and the teen digits. We are in like the 20s, and the sun is shining almost every day, so that's helping a lot. But friends, I think we're about ready to break a record for the amount of days in a row where we've had X amount of snow on the ground. I want to say we're like close to like 45 days in a row, which is crazy thinking that winter literally just started about a month ago. December 22nd is technically winter, but I am so over the snow. In fact, I was scrolling Instagram this morning, and one of the people I follow had posted a little meme that said, "I'm over this 7-day free trial of living in Alaska," and I'm like, that has never hit me so hard as anything else in my whole life. I like winter, but I'm over the snow. I'm over having trouble walking the dogs. I'm over single lane roads. Just over it, friends. So let me know in the area of the world that you're living in, what is going on with your weather-wise. Do you have snow? Do you live down south and you got that snow that stuns everybody? Are you also somewhere in the Northeast where you got the foot plus of snow? Are you a whole different hemisphere? Do you have summer right now? I'm interested to know, without, just share what you're comfortable with, but like what the weather's like in your region right now, friends. Let me know. Make me jealous of your summer beautiful weather, or, commemorate with me in the comments with how horrible your weather is too. All right, we kind of done in the kitchen. We're back down in this basement. We're getting this load of laundry out of my youngest son's, getting it in the dryer, gonna hang up some of his clothes, and then we're gonna get this second load in the washer. So friends, you know that I am a big proponent of hanging up what you can for many different reasons. Not only does it save on your energy bills, it's better for your clothes. I have talked before about how I have clothes that my oldest son wore in his freshman year of high school, which was, well, friends, he's a junior in college now. He graduated high school in 2023, so 2020 would have been his sophomore year, right? So maybe 2019. Like, I have clothes from 2019 that he wore, my middle son wore, and now my youngest son is wearing. And just a little extra work, friends, really helps save your clothes. So as you can see, still really, really wet. It was all over his cheek there and down the leg. I wash their clothes in cold water, and I use powdered Gain, which works good with cold water. So what I'll do is I'll let those wash, and then when I pull them out, I will look as well as I can when they're still wet. And I typically will hang them up to dry then, just to make sure the stain is out. You know, sometimes it's hard when clothing is wet to see like a dark stain. So we're gonna wash them, and then we'll check them in about an hour when they come out. So I am just decluttering this kitchen table. I am using the Mr. Clean Freak antibacterial. Now, I don't know if you know this, but only one of the Mr. Clean Freaks is antibacterial. I believe it's the orange one. It's the orange bottle, and I think it's orange flavored. But it's the only one that's antibacterial. I'm using that on my table. I am now decluttering my island. I'm getting breakfast stuff put away. I'm getting not only stuff from my breakfast, but stuff from the kids' breakfast. We're just getting it put in the pantry and tidying up over here. And I just used that Mr. Clean Freak. Is it Mr. Clean Freak, or is it just Clean Freak by Mr. Clean? I'll look and I'll put it up on the screen when I am adding these voiceovers to this video. I just used it on my island there to get everything cleaned up. We are now in this bedroom, and as I'd mentioned before, I'd already made my bed when I got up in the morning. Didn't film it. Sometimes I don't. You know, sometimes I get straight out of bed and we just make the bed right away, and I'm not going to run out and get my camera to film it. But I did need to vacuum in here, and I thought I am going to set the camera up for that. If you ever need good sweeping motivation, my room is like the best for that. It is forever full of dust and hair, dog fur, all that good stuff. It's a good before-after vacuum tub share. Vacuum canister share, that's what it is, not a tub, Elizabeth. I do need to get my carpet cleaner in here and get these carpets cleaned. I don't know if you noticed, there's two little spots there right in front of my closet. I don't want to do it in this cold. Like, it's crazy. Like, I know that we'll have trouble getting the carpet dry, and I'm waiting as long as I can for this weather to kind of not necessarily warm up, because we're probably 2 months away from it warming up, but at least thawing out. See, always good dirt motivation. Always good motivation to grab your vacuum and sweep along with me. We'll both get all these dirt and dust and hair out of our homes. It's all we can do, friends. I mean, it's gonna come in, so might as well just just sweep it up and get it out of the house. All right, we are all tired of hitting our head on these balloon arches, and I need about a week to have nothing hitting our head till I put up my oldest son at home, his balloon arch. But I typically try and leave these up for 4 or 5 days, sometimes a week. They just add color to the house, especially for these January birthdays. You know, it's so black out that it's nice to have a little pops of color. All right, I just will throw all the balloons away, and I am just rolling that balloon tape back up, and I'm gonna throw it in my drawer so that we can use it for the next birthday. And then we're gonna head back down in the basement. We're getting this first load of my son's clothes out of the dryer, and we're gonna start getting the second load in. And you're gonna see, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going to not throw the pants in the dryer, which is a good thing, because as I looked at them quickly with just my naked eye, I'm like, oh, the stain came out. But you're going to notice when I flip around and start hanging up his clothes, I don't know if I smell them. I don't know if I smell them right there or if I smell them when I'm trying to hang them up. So what had happened is it just wasn't garbage juice that he got on his pants. If you remember me saying he works at an Italian restaurant, it was some oil-based liquid that he got on him. And as I looked, yes, the stain came out, like the tomato looking stain, but it still smelled like garlic. And I was like, holy cow. So that is one reason why I don't dry anything with stains unless I can really see that the stain came out. That's one reason I don't really dry them. I hang them up till they're dry so I can really get a look at it, because you just never know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the rest of his clothes hung up, and then we're coming up to my kitchen here, and I am using first my Dawn Platinum because I'm like, it's breaks up grease, but it really wasn't, as you can see, it really wasn't foaming up some, and I could still kind of smell it. So I ran to the bathroom and got this. It's from the Dollar Tree. It's their fake Dawn Power Wash. It works amazing. As you see, I'm squirting it on very liberally. I'm using my toothbrush to scrub it in, and I let it sit there for probably, I don't know how long, friends, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then I re-washed those pants again, and they were fine. So that's a little trick there for you, friends. If you have some type of greasy stain, Dawn Power Wash or the knockoff brand from the Dollar Tree will help take that stain out. And do not be afraid to really spray it on there. All right, so I have 2 or 3 meals this week that need meatballs. We're having spaghetti and meatballs tonight, and then we're having at least meatball subs one other night. So I'm gonna get all these meatballs made right now. So all I'm doing is getting my tin foil down. It helps protect my pans. And then I learned this trick with parchment paper. So when I use tin foil, like, the meat still sticks. Well, but parchment paper is so hard to put in pans that have like sides. Well, I learned that if you crumble it up really tight, it will then go nicely into pans. And it does. If you see right here, it is very nicely sitting in that pan. So then not only do I have the tin foil protecting my pan, I have the non-stick help of this parchment paper that's going to help me pull my meatballs right off. And you'll see that at the end of the video. making meatballs tonight. We're going to use half of them tonight in our spaghetti, and then the other half are for later this week for meatball subs. But I'm going to make them all tonight. Cook one, choose them twice. This is just the recipe out of my Betty Crocker cookbook. We have 2.39 pounds of ground beef. We need eggs. I put a little garlic in mine. We need milk, breadcrumbs, Worcestershire sauce. And friends, I do enjoy doing this. Like if I have like a big batch of something to make, when I sit down and do my menu, I will try and do like 2 meals or 3 meals that take like meatballs, or that will take like breaded chicken or anything like that. Ground meat. Like I'll have spaghetti with just regular ground meat, and then we'll have tacos in the same week. And I do try and like batch cook that meat. It helps so much. Not only does it save time when you're making dinner in the evening, I am much more likely to follow my menu if I know something like that is done. Especially tacos. Like everyone's like, tacos are so easy. I hate making tacos, friends. It is so many little things that need to come together at one time that it just, I don't know if it's anxiety or what, but like it stresses me out. I'd rather make like a giant, intricate, one pot, one pan meal that has many, many steps than make something easy like tacos that are like just warming up a bunch of stuff at the same time. I know that's probably weird, but that's how I am. And so as I mentioned, friends, this is just the meatball recipe out of my Betty Crocker cookbook. I've mentioned in videos before, I got it, I don't think it was a wedding present. I believe I got it at one of my bridal showers. So I've had it since 1997. And there are many tried and true recipes in it that I love. And this meatball one is one of them. All right, friends, so we have about 2 minutes left. We are just finishing up these meatballs. As you can see, I'm just gonna fill both these pans. I'm gonna throw in the oven, cook them for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna pull them out. And I do show you, once they're cool, I put them in a like glass storage dish and I throw them in the fridge. And like I said, I'll use half of them tonight when I made spaghetti, and then I'll use the other half later this week when I make meatball subs. But I want to thank you for joining me today, friends. Thank you for clicking on my video. It means a lot to me. If I could ask you to do me one thing, could you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you liked it, if you think someone else will like it? Those thumbs up just lets YouTube know that it's being enjoyed. It lets me know that it's being enjoyed. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, why the heck not? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, then that bell notification, so you never miss another one of my videos. I release every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's also this new thing called a hype button. I just kind of get like a weekly recap of my YouTube channel, and I saw that 11 people hyped some of my videos, so thank you for that. I didn't even know that was a thing. So if you really enjoyed this video, hit that hype button. I believe it's right beside the thumbs up button. I don't know what it does, friends, but it's got to be good. Hyping's good, right? So we're just checking the temperature here. We're going to make sure they're cooked all the way through. And then, friends, I will see you in next week's video. So until then, have a great day, friends, and I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you.